you are capable of winning races. But you can't do it alone. It's time to elevate your game to the next level with RMR Driving Academy. Richard Murtaugh is the longest-running setup builder on iRacing with nearly a decade of experience. With a combined 13,000 rating across 2 accounts, Murtaugh has helped more than 20 drivers advance to the World of Outlaws Pro Series. Log on to rmrdrivingacademy.com or find them on Facebook and Instagram.
Tuesday, and that means Epic Racing Association night on the Digital Sim Sports Network. Welcome, everybody. Good to be back on Tuesday nights after a couple of weeks off. Different look for the series during the summer. Will be bi-weekly, and we will be running a street stock series versus the pavement late model stock car. About 10 drivers have checked in. I haven't seen Brian Hacker hit the track yet, but about 10 drivers have checked in for the action tonight. we do know that every race is going to be a 35-lap event. Guys, don't be afraid to say hi in the chat. I know there's not a whole lot of you right now, but get things started. We will not be doing over and under for the summer series. And the guys that are the people, it's not all guys, I got a lady's name on there too, that are waiting for their prizes. I picked them up, I brought them home, I started to just go ahead and send them. And I'm glad that I did not, because there was we'll just call it a small oops on the cups when I got them home. It seems something happened during the printing process, and a bunch of the outer edge lines were just smudged, and they look like we just tried to wipe it off. But the printer is going to see if he can remove it and redo it. Otherwise, they'll just have to trash the cups, and we'll get new ones. So I am just waiting for the phone call. I picked those up, I don't know, last week. Got them home, and instead of sending them out, man, I never do that. I usually just write a name on the box and take them to the shipping store and get rid of it. I decided to open them up and have a look, and whew, y'all would have got some ugly stuff if you got an over-under price for last season. But I promise they'll get there. They'll get there very soon. He's going to try to reprint them tomorrow for me, so talked to him earlier today to see if they were ready, just so I could give everybody an update. We got about 2.5 minutes. We'll get ready for our qualifying, and then we're going to move into our feature tonight. If you were here last night, Jason Johnson Memorial Dirt Slingers, big show for the night. John Helms had an EOL to start the feature. He started 24th and drove his way all the way to the front to win his first Jason Johnson Memorial. Had a good field. Had 32, 34 cars in there. Was a good field looking for the 24 that we put into the feature. So 410 series is over. Matt Grimm was the champion, crowned last night. And the multi-time champion had a shot. He had a 3-point lead coming in. Could not make his way to the feature last night. And in this broadcaster's opinion, he gave one away. I think he would have been very good there had he not had an incident in his heat race and then turned around and repeated that incident in the B main. Hello, Mr. Bill. Hello, Jane. I don't know if you were here to hear about the issue with our over-under prizes from last season. I'm getting that fixed, and they'll be shipped as soon as he's got them reprinted and ready for me. We will not be doing it this summer. We can play for fun, but this is a bi-weekly series. They're going to run 5 or 6 races, and then they'll get ready for fall. Once the fall turns around, we'll restart the over-under again. I don't know about y'all, but we went from just getting pouring on rain to, oh my God, hot. And now allergy season seems to be back upon us. I thought that was only in the spring, and since it rained so much, I guess it's going to just hang around and wait, because my nose has been so stuffed up for about 3, 4, 5 days now. I just can't hardly breathe. I don't know if it sounds funky when I talk, but I'm having a hard time breathing. We are just waiting for that last 30 seconds to tick off, and then these boys are going to get out here. There's a lot of them that have been in here practicing since the moment that this thing opened up. John Connor. DJ Oxford is in here tonight. I do like the orange and black. I'm kind of a fan of the orange and black. Well, post your numbers in the chat then before we get to the 35-lap feature tonight. Remember, there's only about 10 or 11 cars. And we're only doing 35 laps. Mr. Cody Terry. He's not missing in action, guys. He's back. Get ready for our qualifying. We'll try to watch a handful of these guys. Defending champ Dylan Connor, obviously, one we'll try to take a look at. Returner. He's back, folks. He's been gone. He was gone for a season. He is back for the summer. The old 64 machine. A Lumber Dude limousine out of Vinny. Back around. Nobody qualifying? Well, I better look at the itinerary for this. It was sent to me the other day. I guess when they send you that stuff, it's a good idea to read it, huh? 5 minutes for qualifying, driver's meeting, green flag, 8:30. Okay. Yeah, we're supposed to have qualifying. Nobody has rolled yet. Oh, well. Still got time. Throw your over-unders in. However many cautions you think we'll have in tonight's main event. It's 35 laps. There's about 11 cars registered. We'll play for some fun. We'll keep a track and see if anybody wins. And if we do, see how many times somebody wins. I still don't see cars out for qualifying. No one has rolled out of the pits yet. I don't think anybody's even on track right now.
Directions or anything, pay attention to that. Same as me or Jeff giving you the directions. He's going to help out. So,
Folks, I think they were doing their driver's meeting. Got to pop into the admin channel there for a minute, or the race day channel there for just a minute. Sounds like they're going through their driver's meeting before qualifying. You think we'll have 6 tonight? Well, this place can be pretty tricky. Got a little bank to it. It's got a little. It's marked for 4 lanes, but I've never seen 4 wide work here ever. I've seen 3 wide work once or twice. I've seen 3 wide not work more than it's ever worked. 2 wide is pretty common, especially if that middle groove kind of gets a little sticky stick in it. Right now, it doesn't. It looks like it's around the bottom, right above that transition line, and there's marbles the rest of the way up the track. So we'll see. 35 laps is not a lot of time to put down a little rubber at all in any lane, but they had 30 minutes or so of practice, so a little got put on the track. Still nobody rolling for the queue. Either way, let you know about tomorrow night. Right around the same time, we'll be going live with the Midwest Truck Series as they get back to racing action. I'm trying to think. I know where they're going. For the life of me, I cannot remember where they're going. DJ Oxford on track. I think DJ's one of the people waiting for a over-under prize. Mr. Matt Eddy. And now Jimmy Jones in the 42 makes his way to the racing surface. I don't know if he went back to his pits or if he just did something else. He got the Quackers on his street stock tonight. He put a duck on a chicken. Huh. Put the old duck on the Thunder Chicken. There's Adam Vinny. He went to the top of the board pretty quickly right there. 14, 6, and 3. Dylan Connor. Vinny's second lap was about 4/100 slower. He ran a 14:68. We'll see if Connor gets anything going here. He is going to go wide for lap 2, so he is going to bank it all on the final lap. Jimmy Jones moves to 8th. Out of force, the kind of time the 91 puts up. Dylan Connor, P1 14:53. That is about a tenth and a half. No, that's about a tenth. 1/10 of a second quicker than Adam Vinny. Should be a pretty good duel up at the front. Brian Hacker, John Connor. John Connor not going to be allowed to qualify as he is rookie in the series. And Brian Hacker, I haven't seen him on track since he entered the server. Not convinced he's not having some kind of electronic problem. We've seen that multiple times. Guy will enter, and then for some reason, everything goes haywire, and they're just not allowed to do anything. Qualifying session will close up here momentarily. And we will get ready to move. I think they might give them a minute or two of warm. I don't remember what that said. I just read that too. I know I'm bad. Drivers meeting, green flag by 8:30. So we are closing in about 3 minutes. We're closing in on that. These guys will be back on the 8th. The 15th, and then it won't be back again until the 29th. So nothing next week, but a race the following week, a race the week after that. They're actually back-to-back in it for us so that the Milwaukee Mile 100 can go on July the 22nd. Because they had a race scheduled for that week, and they moved it for us. So we'll have Tuesday night racing. We're just not going to have it every single week for the summer. All right. That means that it is time to look at the starting lineup for tonight's main event. Your defending series champion, the 91 of Dylan Connor, will be on the pole, and to his outside, that guy, the Lumber Dude Limousine, the 64 of Adam Vinny. Marvin Turnmeyer, the 16, he starts a row 2 to the inside. He's got the 88 of Matt Eddy on his outside. Then John Brunner in the 46, and Jeff Werdeman in the 81 in row number 3. DJ Oxford, the double deuces, inside row number 4 with Josh Westendorf in the 92 to his right. Jimmy Jones, the 42, row 5 inside. Brian Hacker in the 133. No qualifying for Hacker, triple-digit number on the car. He'll start outside row 5, and another newcomer to the series, John Connor in the 114, rolls off in P number 11. The 2 car. Oh, we got guys going front, back, sideways, roundy round. Adam Vinny's rolling backside. Matt Eddy's rolling backside. Dylan Connor's going backside. Marvin Turnmeyer's going backside. That's going to screw up my entire lineup, guys. Just so you know. Werdeman and Brunner move to the front row. Westendorf and Oxford, Hacker and Jones. Then John Connor, Matt Eddy. Turnmeyer and Vinny, and Dylan Connor will start Outback Jack on this one. I didn't know that was about to happen. Caught me as off guard as I would imagine it caught you guys, but we're about ready to drop the green flag because the pace truck is out of the way. Round number 1 for the Summer Series, Epic Racing Association Street Stocks. Kicking things off in Georgia right here, right now. Out to the front, John Brunner, the 46. Leads them down the backstretch and into 3 and 4 for the first time. It looks like the 46 car will lead a lap number 1 of the new season. Everybody's together. Westendorf, with problems. We're going to have to go watch that. I'm going to bet he got up on the top side, and either he got a little help or he just got the back end of that car right out of shape. And it looks like he might have just got it out of shape because he did it right there in 3 and 4. Nope, he got some help. He got the tiniest of taps, and then they tried to straighten him out and be nice and pushed him right across the nose of John Connor. So we got a lap in, and we caught a caution. That is 1. Hello, Jay Church. Guys, everybody out there on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, sing happy birthday. At least type it in. All of it from start to finish. Type it in. This is a birthday, peoples. I don't know how old, but a birthday's a birthday, and it's a family around here, so. So we'll slow things down just a tiny bit. We'll get ready to reset. Get a new start. Brunner and Oxford 1-2. Werdeman Jones 3-4, 5-6. Eddie and Vinny, who escaped all the carnage back there. Oh, Lord, here we go. Then Dylan Connor, Marvin Turnmeyer, John Connor, Josh Westendorf, Brian Hacker. And I think the 2-car is Brian Hacker. I think that might have been who got Brockstar. We're doing it for fun, but you're in on 6. We got 2 people on 6, 2 people on 3, and Jay Church is on 2. I don't see no happy birthdays, guys. I'm going to get disappointed very quickly. So we're doubled up, ready for the restart. Still 32, 33 laps to go. I think that's going to change again.
Green.
It is not. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. 32 laps. Ow. Oh, my. Coming right out of the pits right when the field's going by. At least he's not going to lose a lap. John Connor rolled that thing right back on the track. Right at the back of the field. Brunner able to drive up. Pull away just slightly. Jay, I'm trying, buddy. I really am. I don't know. My understanding was everybody in the chat was, well loved by everyone else. I'm doing it. Oh, car out of shape. Going to be the 22. That's Oxford, and Oxford able to grab it back up. That's going to put Werdeman side by side with Eddie now. Matt Eddy trying to take that second spot away from Jeff Werdeman. Got his 88 machine to the inside. That's the old school 70s model Camaro. Passing that 80s model Thunder Chicken. And now the 80 model Monte Carlo following the 88 right on through. Jay, I am doing what I can, brother. I'm doing what I can. I try to get him to sing you happy. I ain't going to sing. Boy, nobody wants that. Not a soul wants that. 2-car, Brian Hacker now up to the 4 spot. Adam Vinny kind of mired in traffic, but he's got Werdeman stuck still on the outside. Vinny in that vintage number 64 paint scheme on that mid-80s Monte Carlo. He's got a little nose damage. Got the old pug running. We are inside 25 to go, and John Brunner is maintaining the lead. I tell you put the 46 in clean air, and he does it. He gets it working, that's for sure. Matt Eddy, Dylan Connor, Brian Wacker, Adam Vinny are your top 5. Werdeman finally got in line back in 6th. Turnmeyer, Jones, Westendorf, Oxford, and then Connor, who ends up being a lap down. Oh, there goes Jimmy Jones up the hill. Carr trying to work his way back on the lead lap the hard way. The 114 of John Connor passing cars left and right. And Jane Jay's is not getting any love. That's who we're trying to get happy birthday for. Oh, little slip out of the 46. That'll open the door. Here comes the 88 of Matt Eddy. Right alongside, you can see the 91. The 2 and the 64 are lined up nose to tail as well. They're trying to take the 46 from leading this thing completely off the podium if they can. Eddy leads that lap. Connor will go through to 2nd. Here comes Hacker. Hacker trying to work to the inside. Hacker will clear Brunner. Now it's Adam Vinny's turn. Adam Vinny right up to the bumper of Brian Hacker. Trying to sneak around, get past the 46. He'd like to get clear so he can start working the track. Maybe try to work his way up there and get himself on the podium in his return. He missed the entire season last season, took the season off. Back in action this season on the every other week schedule. Now we'll see what Mr. Vinny can get done. Maybe it's a triumphant return. Right now, Matt Eddy is holding it down out front. 16 laps remaining. I'll tell you what, he's holding it down, and the guy right behind him is just trying to stay out of that bumper. He wants to cut that 91 car loose. I think Eddie's trying to control the pace and save a little bit of tire. I was afraid that the bottom was going to be the only way to get around. If you got up off that line, there's nothing on the outside for you because we don't have enough cars and enough laps to put rubber down up there. And Jay's actually right. Eddie's still trying to lock it in. Ow! I think I got bit by something. Matt Eddy, 12 to go. Top 3 now on a breakaway. We're going to go back because Werdeman under fire. Vinny got the nose of the 64 to the inside of the 81. He's just not able to execute that pass as Werdeman is hanging on. And he will use that high side, a little bitty bit of momentum, and he is going to work his way right back around, keep himself up there in fourth. We're going to the front because I thought I saw the 91 dip low out of 2. He's going to dip low out of turn 4. His nose is there. Matt Eddy may have to give this up. Side by side. Eddy rolling hard through the center. He's going to make it difficult for Connor to get by. Brian Hacker tucked in behind. Looking for the mistake out of one or the other. Maybe he can capitalize, get them both. 8 laps remaining. Seven to go, and the top 3 are still under a blanket here. It looks like Matt Eddy's got something going on the high line, but I'll tell you what, that shorter way around is just giving an 1/8 of a car length to the 91 every single exit of the corner. Well, you can type it all in there, Jane. That's what we could do. Just type it. Type the whole song. Just type it in. Wave lap, 5 to go. Connor by half a car over Eddy. Hacker trying to get it. He wants to make a move, wants to do something. He can't force it 3 wide. Can't get to the bottom. There goes Matt Eddy. I think there was a little wiggle. There might have been a tiny bit of contact. He'll drop the 3rd, and now Hacker. Can Hacker do something with Connor? Time running out, 3 to go. And now Matt Eddy starting to fall back from these two. 2 laps remaining. Werdeman is still in 4th, Vinny still 5th, and Brunner settled into 6th after leading about the first 12 laps. And he has stayed steady in that 6th spot. Jones, Oxford, Turnmeyer, Westendorf, and Connor has not gotten his lap back, but has made a good showing in his rookie debut here. White flag is out, about half a lap remaining. And it looks like the 91 is going to pick up in the street stocks where he left off it in that pavement late model stock car. He'll go to victory lane in round number 1. Hacker 2nd, Eddy 3rd. Werdeman coming home 4th. Vinny was 5th, Jones 6th, Oxford 7th, Turnmeyer 8th, Westendorf 9th, Brunner 10th, and John Connor in that 11th and final spot. Good debut. Good run there. Who is our rando? Oh, look at this. Our rando driver of the evening. Oh, there we go. Let's grab John. John. Oh, wrong guy. They came in. They moved him around on me. John Brunner, you there, buddy? Hello, John. Oh, you know what? I bet I'm muted. Hello, John. You there, buddy?
Yep, I got you, Roger.
All right, man. You got to start up front. You led about the first 10 or 12 laps of this thing, and the freight train happened quick.
Yeah, it did. It doesn't take much. You got to be perfect here. And I knew the guys were going to come, so I was just trying to stay smooth and not get too loose going in and not spin the tires coming off.
Yeah, it looks like this place was one lane. We just maybe didn't have enough warm-up time and not enough cars to get any rubber down in that second lane. So if you couldn't keep it locked down on the bottom, anybody could get their nose under you. Boy, they had a big advantage.
Big time, absolutely.
It looked like we're not accustomed to seeing the 46 up front, but you had clean air. You did a pretty good job of managing it while you were up there. Where'd you get the damage on the right front? I just noticed that in this shot.
I think it came on that last lap. I think the 114 got into my left rear. I appreciate him, lifting and letting me save it. But then, and then on that white flag lap, he got into me again, and I think I ended up hitting. I hit the wall in 3 and 4, but I think it was one of those incidents towards the end.
That stuff happens, man. You're the random driver of the race. Give us a couple shout-outs, some thank yous. We'll let you get out of here tonight.
Appreciate it, Roger. Shout out to the Richards family at Outlaw Chassis. Been family friends for years with them and the Vinnies. And, of course, Adam helped me out along with my brother Randy. I do want to give a shout-out to my oldest brother, Mark, who's battling some health issues. And we definitely will take extra, prayers and positive vibes for him while he goes through this ordeal. But thanks, Roger, as usual. You do a great job. Jeff and Marvin and Josh, thanks for the leave. Epic is a super league. These guys are awesome to race with. I'm just trying to learn every week and become more competitive.
All right, man. Well, make sure to tell Mark that we're thinking about him at DRN, and hopefully we get to see you on the podium within the next few races.
We'll give it a try. Thanks, Roger.
John Brunner, our random driver of the event. And now we'll move on. He chased the 91 a lot last season. He was in front of him tonight. And Matt, I'm not sure. Did you just slip a little there and let him get his nose on the inside?
Yeah, I had a little bit of slip, and he got down there under me, and then I hung as tight to him as I could, as low as he would go. I'd stay as tight as I could to his right side, and then I wiggled down in 3 and 4 once. That was it. That
was you wiggling. There wasn't any contact because we didn't get a chance to go back and look because it was just with about 3 or 4 to go, and we didn't want to miss anything exciting.
That was just a wiggle.
Well, I said it to John a minute ago. I said, I don't think we either didn't have enough cars or enough laps time to put some rubber in that second lane, but I feel like maybe if there was just a little bit of rubber put down in that second lane, you might have been able to keep this side by side to the finish.
Yeah, I was trying to hang out there as long as I could. It was just a little bit slower up there. He was staying tight up to the apron, so it was letting me get down enough that I could stay close, but not quite hang with him.
Well, an awesome run, man. Good way to start the season. Give me some shout-outs before we let you head out.
Shout out to Marv and Josh and everyone who helps put these on. And, yeah, you for broadcasting. And I'll see you in a couple weeks.
All right, man. Congrats on the run. I'll see you in 2 weeks. We're right back here.
Have a good one.
Matt Eddy. And one other thing that we got to let you guys know as we get ready to talk to our second place driver, that they're only doing 3 tracks. They're going to go to each one, I think, twice. It's going to be the same car for the whole thing. So you guys are going to see him back here. We'll see. We'll remember who won this one. But Brian Hackett comes in. Was this your second or third race with us, Brian? I know I've had you in before in the server, but I can't remember how many times. And both times you started at the back, and man, you drove her right to the front again.
Yeah, it's my second race with the league. Would have been able to make a few more, but there were a few schedule adjustments last season. I travel a lot for work, so with the way that the dates landed, I just couldn't make any more. So glad we could make tonight, and we'll see if we can. I'm gonna try to make as many of these as I can this summer. It's a fun little league. I like the 35 lap kind of shootout style feature and the different tracks. So it'll be fun.
Well, tell me, because we didn't come to the drivers' meeting. Qualifying looked like you guys almost flipped the field. How was that explained? Because I just want the familiarity.
Yeah, so top 5 in qualifying, it sounds like get points 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Obviously 5 for fast time, and then they're going to take the top 4 in qualifying and put them at the tail of the field. So kind of a unique concept. I think it's a little fun. It kind of punishes the guys that are consistently fast time, like Dylan, who's fast time pretty much every race I've ever been in with him. So it's going to punish him a little bit, but it certainly didn't stop him from making it up front and winning tonight. So if anything, it's going to put a little bit more. I think there'll be some excitement to these short little features because some of these fast guys are going to be coming from the back.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have definitely some action in every one of these if that's how it's going to go on a weekly basis. And seems kind of exciting for the fans. It might be a little bit exciting, but a lot more nerve-wracking for you guys as drivers, yes?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, it's kind of fun to it's fun to work your way through the field and earn it, right? I'm sure Dylan's going to walk away from here feeling like he earned it as opposed to, starting on the pole and just running away with it. So, yeah, I would say it's maybe a little more nerve-wracking, but if you come away with a good finish, you're going to feel, more accomplished doing it. So it's kind of a fun thing, unique concept. If we were getting, 25 cars per race, having to start in the back, would be a little bit more daunting, but yeah, it's a game changer for sure. So, some of these weeks that we do get more car count, it'll make things interesting.
Awesome job tonight, man. Some shout outs, some thank yous before we let you get out of here.
Yeah, thanks to everybody on the car, Austin Designs and Scott Austin, who I think will be showing up with me. So we'll have another rookie here at some point. Carbon Junction, Aberdeen Lodge, Boulder Beer Bar, you guys for putting this thing on and giving us a place to race on Tuesdays.
All right, man. Thanks for chatting with us. Congrats again. Hopefully we get to see you back here in 2 weeks.
Sounds good. Thanks, man.
Brian Hacker finishing in the second spot. And it's always fun to get one of the new guys' perspective on things. This guy is not new to this. He is not new to parking in that victory circle. And he had to go all the way to the back. Did not make a difference tonight. He drove it all the way to the front. Dylan Connor picking up right where you left off.
Yes, sir, man. It feels good. New car, but it was a blast. These things are slick. It was slick all race long. I knew it was going to come down. If it went green, I knew it was going to come down to just who could keep that right rear on there the longest. And me and Matt had a great battle. I think we were side by side for 6 or 7 laps. And I knew if I could keep them up there on the high side, I feel like it would eventually wear it off enough to make them slip. And once it done that, it finally gave me enough cushion to kind of hit my marks and get on out there.
So the invert from qualifying, you go to the back. You still have to drive through the field. More fun than just starting up front and driving away or holding down, doing what Dylan Connor does, or a lot of nerves, not being sure exactly, I got a 1-lane track, I got to make a pass. And anything can happen. Is it just a little more nerve-wracking, or is it a lot more satisfying when you get to go to victory lane having to go to the back?
No, it's definitely nerve-wracking. I mean, it's racing, and anything, you can drive all the way up to third and get caught up in an accident. I mean, you never know. It's definitely nerve-wracking coming from the rear, but being able to come from the rear and still park it, it definitely is a little bit more sweeter. It takes a little bit of the strategy out of it. It's not really where I can kind of get out there and set my pace at all. Kind of I still don't want to burn it up coming through there, but I can't really waste no time either. So it kind of takes a lot of the strategy away.
Well, an awesome run through the field tonight, man. You go back to victory lane again, read your script, and we'll let you go celebrate.
Yes, sir. I want to thank you for always for being a broadcast for this league. Always a great show to go back and watch. I thank Jeff and Marv, everything they do for the league, still giving us something to come out here in the summertime and have a little fun, have a week here, a week there off, and give us time to go do stuff, but to still get in here and have fun with each other. And I want to thank the main league sponsors, Gunslinger Whiskey, A&P Graydon, and I'd like to thank my main sponsor, Kristen Allen Puryear with Caldwell Banker Elite, and I'd like to thank my family and friends and fiance for all the support.
All right, man. Congrats again. Defending champ goes right back to victory circle. Going to make it a little bit of a challenge for these guys to try to catch back up to you. 3 tracks. Going to go to them, I think, twice for the whole season. So 6 races, pretty short one. Are you looking forward to just to being able to focus on 3 small places?
Yeah, I think it definitely narrows down. You can kind of practice those 3 places and get a good feel for all of them. But like I said, only 35 laps, and with the way the invert deal is, depending on where you start throughout the night, you don't have long at all. I think it's taken a lot of the riding out of it, saving tires. I think it's pretty much go all race long. So it'll be fun for sure, and we've got a good group of guys in here to have fun on Tuesday nights with.
All right, man. Well, congrats again. Get out of here and go celebrate. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
All right. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Dylan Connor, defending series champion, picks up right where he left off, goes right back to victory lane, even though he did start last in this field tonight via the qualifying invert. So he is, I've said it 100 times in this series, that's the guy you got to beat. I mean, if you're going to win this thing, you're going to have to come in here and beat somebody who is extremely consistent, very good at managing his stuff, and always figures out a way to get to the front. So everybody's up for a challenge, and I hope somebody grabs the gauntlet and goes and takes it to him a little bit. Matt Eddy did it for a little while last season. He picked up some momentum at the end, and he was right there in the top 3 again tonight. So we'll see how this plays out. Don't forget to join us tomorrow night. Midwest Truck Series kicking off round number 1 of their new season. That will be about an 8:30 p.m. Eastern start. We'll go live a few minutes before. Come into the chat. Make sure you say hi. You never know what could happen. I haven't talked to the guys over there about any special games that we want to play, but you never know. You might show up tomorrow night and we may have a game to play. Who knows? Anything can happen. Want to thank you all for being here. Without you, there's no reason to do this. Without the awesome leagues giving us great racing to watch, there is nothing to cover. High fives and pats on the back all the way around to everybody for that. Till I see you again, peace and love to you all. Keep the rough side facing down. Come back and see us as soon as you can.